Welcome back to Creation and Elevation. So today's topic is try to avoid addiction. So one of the biggest things that I've seen physically, and then I don't even want to go in too deep, but a common factor that I've seen with a lot of people who they were doing well, but then they tried that one thing, and that one thing just ruined everything for them. It destroyed who they were as an individual. So it's not really a life lesson. It's really like just a jewel, man. When before you ever do anything, think about the possible consequences. Yeah, you don't always have to be, I'm not trying to be negative or anything. When you do something, think about how starting this thing could affect you in the end of your life, like all the way to the end of your life. So if you're gonna do this, look and see and think about where you will be in 10 years if you start this habit. Think about the butterfly effect that this addiction or habit can have on you. And the thing about addictions, they're a form of stronghold. Spiritually, that's a form of stronghold because it's something that you depend on. And I'm talking about addicted. If you use something, I don't recommend it. Do whatever you want to do. It's your life. But I'm talking about down to addiction, because addiction is a very serious thing, especially in America with the I can't say these words on here, but the PILLS issue. You also have a lot of things around that area, right? And addiction doesn't just have to be like those things. Addiction could be like addiction to games, addiction to social media, addiction to certain foods or certain things, like an addiction is just not good. Do your best to avoid addiction, and if you do fall into addiction, try your best to get out of it. If you need to go to rehab, go to rehab. If you need to I don't know, because it depends on what it is. That's the thing. It depends on what it is. So like sustain from it, stay away from it, try to avoid it. If you understand and because like, let's be honest, a crackhead has never tried crack once. Like, I've never heard of that, bro. I've never heard of a crackhead who tried crack once, bro. That's why you're a crackhead, because you do crack. Like, think about that. If I start doing this, well, is this addictive? Will this carry on into my later life? Because, sometimes it's like YOLO, you only live once, But, yeah, you only live once, but the decisions that you make could determine how you get to live it, If I make this one bad decision, it could rain, butterfly effect everywhere. And the thing is, I don't really want to go into depth. Just understand, I know what I'm talking about. I've seen this with people in my life, people I've grown up with. I've seen what it's done to them. And I'm going to tell you, whatever you're thinking about doing, think before you do it. Because I bet money they didn't think, I was there. They didn't think it was going to be like that. But it just eats you up. It takes you in so quickly that you just end up wanting more and more.